Hi friends! Thanks for joining me for part 2 of this Dragonscale or Mermaid Scale fabric tumbler tutorial. If you haven't already watched part 1, it's available on our Rock City Tumblers YouTube page. Part 1 covers where to get the fabric, how to adhere it to your tumbler, and how to paint it using acrylic paints and micas. Part 1 has great ideas, but you can always take these ideas and make them your own. We are also selling pieces of this silver fabric on our rockcitytumblers.com website, since we heard that many of the Joann stores do not carry it in the store. Feel free to message us if you have any questions. And please like us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tutorials and cup turner tips and tricks. So let's get started. I have a 10-ounce RTIC skinny tumbler that I previously glued the silver scale fabric onto. The E6000 glue has dried for several days. A fellow cup maker, Michelle Moffat from southerntumbleweed.com, introduced us to how amazing alcohol inks look when applied to this fabric, so I thought I'd give it a shot. No epoxy has been used on this cup in this video. It will be epoxied after I apply the paint and glitter. I decided that I wanted to make the silver fabric look more like a mermaid, so I selected some inks that were mermaid themed colors. These are Tim Holtz Ranger alcohol inks purchased at Michael's. I'm using the smaller tipped paint brushes to apply the ink directly to the raw fabric. The top and bottom part of the tumbler are taped off with electrical tape to protect from any staining the alcohol inks may cause. I drop a few drops of the ink into a plastic measuring cup. I first test the color on a test strip of fabric before I apply the ink to the fabric on the cup. The first color that I'm using here is Pool. I carefully fill in each scale individually with the brush. Careful to not get any ink onto the scales that I want different colors. I'm not exactly sure what my end result will be at this point in the video, so I'm just experimenting right now. The second color I use is Wild Plum. I changed to a new brush at this point. The third color I use is Stream. I tried to use pink sherbet, but you can see here when I put it on my test piece, it was too light in color, so I scrapped that idea. I looked into my fancy storage bin for any other colors that I thought might look good, but I didn't find any. So to improvise, I mixed 3 drops of pool and 2 drops of wild plum to make a purplish color. I now have a better idea of what I want my mermaid tumbler to look like, so I count the rows of scales remaining and leave a couple of rows unpainted so that I can apply glitter. I finish out the rest of the scales repeating the colors that I had previously used. Here is a close-up after the alcohol inks are applied. The fabric is dry to the touch at this point. So of course my phone battery died while I was filming. So while it was charging, I got out my ultra fine tip applicator bottles that I purchased at Joann to apply my Mod Podge. I'm not sure what type of Mod Podge is in this bottle, possibly hard coat, but it really shouldn't matter which type you use. I fill each scale with a small amount of Mod Podge and spread it around with the needle tip. I also randomly fill in a few scales to give it a scattered effect. I sprinkled a mixed size glitter onto the cup, making sure all of the Mod Podge is covered. This is a custom holographic chunky mix from Painted Valley Designs called Mermaid Scale. Once I'm done with the glitter, I take a small chip brush and carefully brush off the extra glitter from the cup, making sure to avoid brushing the spaces with the wet Mod Podge. And here's the finished cup before epoxy. I'll let this dry overnight and will apply epoxy tomorrow. The base of the cup was painted black by the tumbler company RTIC, so I'm not sure if I'll leave it that color or cover in glitter. We'll have to see. You can always check my Facebook page at Rock City Tumblers to see the finished cup. That's all I have for this tutorial. Thanks for watching. In total, I spent about 1 hour trying to find out how I wanted to paint this and finding the products and filming it. I feel like next time I do this, it will not take as long. Please like Rock City Tumblers on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have pieces of this silver fabric on sale on our website at rockcitytumblers.com. If they are out of stock, just message us for a time frame on when we will be receiving more. Also, we try to have turners in stock ready to ship out on our website. Please contact us for all of your turner needs. Have a rockin' day. Thanks for watching.